Hi everybody, welcome. This is Sandy with Sandy's Travel and Garden Adventures, and today I'm going to take this potato and I'm going to show you how you can make candy out of it. It's called potato candy. Now this was passed down from my aunt who has family in Pennsylvania and such, and she's made this since we were little kids and we've lost her, so now it's my turn to make it. And the origin of this is from what I can find out, is basically German. Now, a lot of people say it may be from Canada, their grandmother's in Canada, or it's an Irish thing, but through the research that I found, it is basically a German recipe. Cannot confirm that though, so don't bite my head off, but her family is from Pennsylvania, and the Pennsylvania Dutch, and so this came from them. So I'm going to make this and show you how you can do it too. Okay, you're going to need one medium potato. You're going to need confectioner's sugar and some, peanut butter. Sorry, I don't know where my mind is. Anyway, we're going to peel this up and we're going to boil it, and then I'm going to show you how to make candy. Okay, I have it peeled and in the water, and so I'm going to get this to boiling, and then I'm going to boil it until it's soft. Okay, you can stick a fork in it and it comes out, very easily. Okay, so let me get this going and I'll be back to show you what we do next. Okay, it's been boiling for a while. Let me test it. Yeah, it looks like it's ready to come out of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to drain this off, and then we're going to chill it for a little bit, so we want it cool. Okay, so this has been chilling in the refrigerator for a little bit. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to need two hands for this, but I'm going to mash this up. Okay, so it's mashed up now, and just did that with my fork, and I'm going to start applying adding powdered sugar to it. And just a little bit at a time. And the starch in this reacts with the powdered sugar and it starts to liquefy. So you don't need to add any water at all. I really should have gotten out my stand for this. I don't know if you can tell how moist it's starting to look. Okay, so this is, see the shiny, it's liquefying. So what you want to do is just keep adding powdered sugar to this, and you keep mixing it in, and it'll take a lot of powdered sugar. So, and as you work this, you want to at least mash up all the potato pieces. You want to get it kind of real smooth. I'm sure if you put this in a blender, it would work a lot faster, but you just keep incorporating the powdered sugar and until it becomes a stiff, workable ball of dough. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And so this it's going to be more effective using two hands. So let me do that and I will show you what I come up with. Okay, and this is what it looks like after 2 cups of powdered sugar. So it's going to take quite a bit to get this stirred up to where it's nice and stiff. And this is a good workout for your arms. Trying to get this incorporated. Alright, I'll keep going. After 3 cups, it started getting that sticky or the pancake batter consistency. So I'll keep on going. There's no real measurement for this. It's just you keep going and you keep adding. So, but you can see that you can draw a line through it. And then we will just keep adding to it. So let me see if I get you a better look at that. There you go. Okay, this is about almost 5 cups of powdered sugar. And the more you can get into it, the better. The quicker it'll set up in the refrigerator. So as you can see, it's like a sticky bread dough right now. So what I'm going to do with this is see if I can add just a little bit more. Okay, so once I get this done, I'm going to put it out on my rolling mat and get ready to roll it thin. Okay, so I have my powdered surface with the confectioner sugar. So you want kind of have a nice thick coating there where you're going to put down your dough, and there's my dough in there. One thing that I forgot to mention, that if you would like a variation to this, is to add a tablespoon of vanilla to this. So it gives it just a little bit of extra, different taste to it. So let me get this onto my rolling mat and be right back. So how quick was that? Man, it took me a little while to work it out of the bowl, but I've got it on the rolling sheet, and I've covered it with some powdered sugar and this plastic wrap, so I can just peel that off when I get done rolling this out. And what you want to do is you want to kind of make it oblong, because you're going to roll it up like a pinwheel when you're all done with it. So you want it kind of like the shape of the saran wrap. Okay, so you want to roll it about 1/4 inch thick. I don't know if you can see that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to peel off the plastic wrap, and I'm going to need 2 hands to do that. But once I get that plastic wrap off, then I'm going to spread on there some creamy peanut butter. Now you can put Nutella on there too, and whatever other spread you like. It's good with any kind of spread. Even melted chocolate you could roll up in there. Okay, so the saran wrap is off, and then we're going to just take some creamy peanut butter, and you can use nuts if you'd like. There's some variations where this isn't a pinwheel at all, but it's kind of filled with chopped nuts, and the outside, after you slice it and make a log or something with it, you pour chocolate over top of it, so it's chocolate coated. And you don't want to go all the way to the edges with this. With the peanut butter, you need a little bit to seal the edge. You need a little bit of the potato candy part, or the potato and confectioner sugar part, to seal together. It looks like I'm going to need more peanut butter. And a little bit does go a long way with this. Let's see if I'm going to have enough. I just might. Look at that. Okay, once I get this spread all over, then we'll start rolling up as pinwheel. Get this one little edge over here. Alright, I think I got it there. Let me clean this off, and we'll start rolling it. Okay, so just kind of going to carefully lift up the end and kind of roll it over. Sorry, didn't have the camera on that. Okay, so I'm going to use my fingers to do this, and I'll show you how it turns out. Okay, so after I got it rolled up, it looks more like a baguette than it does a log roll, but you just kind of keep adding in the sugar on top of it as you roll it. That way it doesn't stick so much to what you're rolling it with. So now what I'm going to do is put this in saran wrap up tightly, and then I'm going to stick it in the refrigerator. Okay? And once it chills, then we're going to slice it, and then hopefully you'll see the pinwheel in it if I did it right. If I didn't, it'll still taste the same, be just as good, but not as pretty. Okay, so let's do this. Get the saran wrap. Okay, so it's all wrapped up, and that should help retain its shape until the refrigerator gets it and starts making it a hard candy. Okay, so in the refrigerator goes, and once it's done chilling, I'll bring it back out and I will show you how I slice it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to cut into this now. We'll see how it looks on the inside, see if I have all the pinwheel action going on. If not, it's still going to taste wonderful, a little sweet and salty, but here we go. Let's look inside. Okay, so while I was getting ready to cut into this, I got a phone call, but I did cut off a smidgen and taste test there. It's pretty darn good. So this is really sweet tasting, and you see I got, pull that off there. This is going to get kind of flattened out. All right, well, my roll isn't too pretty. Let me scoot this back up on the side. Get that down there. There we go. I'm trying to cut while on this camera. Alright, so you can see maybe a little bit of swirl pattern in there. I didn't do it very well for you guys. But like I said, you can do other inclusions in this, fillings. I just happen to grow up with peanut butter, but I've heard Nutella. You can also do chopped nuts and maybe caramel. But either way, when you're rolling it up, just keep adding the sugar to it, so it's not as sticky. Right now I may have not added enough, but what you're going to do is, if you're not going to have these served immediately, like for I usually keep mine in a roll until I'm ready to serve it, but you can do individual wrapping. So you take cellophane or wax paper and make little squares, and then roll this up like candy and twist the ends. Okay, and then that way they can sit in your candy dish or whatever. But normally I keep this rolled up in cellophane and in my refrigerator until I'm ready to gift it out, or for holidays. It's good to have on the holiday table. So I hope you all enjoy this. As I was saying, I hope you all enjoy this recipe, and share it with your friends and family, and hopefully your kids will like it just like mine do. Okay, love you all. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.